were there in your straight guy clothes to spy on Bobby. No, check that. I do believe it. I'm surprised you didn't hire Private Eye.
We would never do that.
Lizzie, we only did it because we love you. And we didn't think we'd get caught.
I have to see Liz.
Holy crap!
Bobby, I am so sorry. How are your parents? Did your mom's eye stop doing that thing?
Yeah, but my dad went ballistic. He threw me out of the house. Then he fired me.
Oh, no.
So now we can add homeless and jobless to your list of attributes.
You're becoming your mother.
Look, I know you're not crazy about having me for a son-in-law, but I care about Liz just as much as you do. And if you just give me a chance, I promise, I'm never going to take her for granted or make her unhappy or ever stop loving her.
Oh, well, that's not fair. How are we supposed to not like you if you make us go all gooey inside?
I told you he was right out of a Bronte novel.
Cliff Note?
Oh, 19th century female authors, handsome, sincere male characters.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Look, I gotta go.
Oh, where?
No, I gotta go over to Marty's and see if I can crash in his basement while I look for a place.
Oh, no, you don't have to do that. You can stay in our guest house.
Our guest house?
Well, it is our fault all this happened.
You have a guest house? We don't even have guest towels.
This is crazy. You shouldn't be staying anywhere. You should be going back and working things out with your father.
Simon's right. You belong in that bar. It's what makes you tick.
If you don't go back, you'll regret it. Maybe not now.
But soon. And for the rest of your life.
You're doing Casablanca?
The only other movie we can quote from is Funny Girl.
The guest house is that way. The sauna takes 20 minutes to warm up.
It has a sauna?
Of all the guest houses in all the world, he has...
Yeah, no.
I never seen him like that. You pushed him too far.
Would you relax? He'll cool off in Marty's basement for a couple of days, then he'll realize I'm right, and everything will be back to normal.
Okay. That was Bobby on the phone. He's staying in the homosexual's guest house. He'd pay me $20 to bring him his clothes. Do I hear a counteroffer?
Fine. He made his choice. From here on in, he is not part of our lives. We will talk about him no more. What's this?
Nice. You know how every time you make a mistake, you apologize, you tell me you owe me one?
Yeah, so?
So, every time you tell me you owe me one, I put a penny in this jar.
Boy, Daddy, you screw up a lot.
Hey, I already kicked one kid out of the house today, and he was the good one.
We are going over to Liz's house, and you are going to apologize to Bobby.
Oh, you want me to go back on everything I said because of a jar full of pennies?
They're not pennies, they're promises. And I expect you to honor them.
Fine. I'll apologize. But afterwards, I'm going to use these to buy her up and hang myself.
We need a plan. We need a plan.
All right, let's review. Before our last plan, Bobby was living at his house. Now he's living in ours. Maybe plans aren't what we do best.
I feel like I'm sweating and nothing's coming out. Oh, what fresh hell is this?
We came to get Bobby.
Oh, in that case, please come right in.
Holy crap!
Thank you, we get that a lot. May I take your coat?
Thank you. You do have a beautiful home. Looks just like a hotel lobby.
Of course they have a nice place. That's what they're good at.
Mom, Pop.
Mr. and Mrs. O'Neill, I am so sorry about everything. In hindsight, I wish I would have met you sooner, but to be honest, I mean, you knew it was going to work out. I mean, I just thought it was going to be one of those hot and heavy opposites attract sort of things, but then one day just led to another, and it just got better and better, and now I am so in love with him that I can't imagine spending a day without him. By the way, I'm Liz.
You go to Harvard?
She gets chatty when she's nervous. What are you guys doing here?
We're here to apologize.
Look, Bobby, you know, I owe you one, okay?
Thanks, Pop. I know that wasn't easy for you.
Straight guys are amazing. They can't squeak out 5 words for an apology, but they can overturn cars if their basketball team wins.
I'm really glad you two are okay with this. It means a lot to me.
I'm not okay with this.
What are you apologizing for?
For throwing you out of the house. I'll never be okay with this freak show.
Excuse me? You were talking about my parents. The ones who nursed me through the measles and helped me with my homework and drove me to Sunday school. And I have never lost a best costume contest in my life.
You went to Sunday school?
We're gay, we pray, get used to it.
If they can accept you, why can't you accept them?
Hello, we don't accept them.
I was hoping to slide that one by.
You guys saw West Side Story. That's a pretty safe bet these guys did. Don't you know trying to keep us apart is only going to push us closer together?
But you're just not right for each other. Your mismatched little affaire de coeur will founder in a sea of regret and recrimination.
You really want a guy who talks like that over to dinner every Sunday?
Every Sunday?
Yes, sweetheart, that's what real families do.
Oh, real family.
And I suppose because we don't guzzle beer and eat cabbage, we're not a real family.
That's the first smart thing you said today, Phil.
Philip.
You gotta gay up everything, don't you?
You know, I'm not going to be related to this baboon, even by marriage.
Come here.
Hey, will you stop? Well, this is really sad, Pop. Liz and I have been going out for 6 months, and she's the best thing that's ever happened to me. And I'm afraid to even tell you about it, and I tell you everything. You know what? Forget it. I don't care what you think anymore. Liz, let's get married tonight.
Oh, whoa.
Abso-freaking-lutely not!
I'd love to.
Sweet.
You have to finish school yet.
What the hell have you pansies done to my son? And why does this house smell like oranges?
This is incredible. And they were practically begging us to move in here together.
I knew they would do anything to keep us from getting married tonight.
Wait, you knew this would happen?
Oh, sure. So I got my first mountain bike. Told them I wanted a Nighthawk.
Cliff note?
Kick-ass motorcycle for sincere male character.
And I thought you wouldn't be smart enough for me.
Wait, time out. I gotta do this.
Oh, Bobby.
What? I can't sleep with a naked man in the room.
It's art.
I don't care what his name is. He's out of here.
Well, I guess there are a few things about my dad's you're gonna have to get used to.
Oh, there's a lot about my folks you're gonna have to get used to.
Oh, but you're worth it. Anyway, all that matters is that we stay together and that we keep our parents apart.
You know, I don't see that being too much of a problem.
Dinner at 7. All right, we'll be there.
Yeah, we're looking forward to it.
Okay.
Like hell we are.
I'm not going.
Yes, you are.
Fine. But I'm bringing the wine Jill and Cindy brought us back from Tijuana.
Nate, we have to find a way to get along with these people. Someday we may be sharing the same grandchildren.
I can't get that orange smell out of my nose.